Right, moving on. In a few hours' time, the results will be known of what's become one of the most closely watched political races in America. Normally, no one will pay much attention to a mayoral election in Carmel, California. But when America's top box office star, Clint Eastwood, decides to run, America sits up to watch. For Film 86, Tom Brooke reports.
It is the kind of Californian paradise you often hear about. In Carmel, the sun, it seems, is always shining, and those who live there appear to lead a perfect life, working on their perfect bodies. It is also the home of America's top box office star, Clint Eastwood.
A nice day for photography.
Clint Eastwood is running for local office because he doesn't like the bureaucratic way the local mayor, Charlotte Townsend, has been running the town. Indeed, this decidedly affluent community does have some rather odd local laws. Ice cream cones were almost outlawed last year. Frisbee playing and ball games have been banned, and there's even a largely unenforced law forbidding the wearing of high heels. None of this particularly bothered Clint Eastwood until last year. He owns this bar and restaurant which serves, among other things, Dirty Harry burgers. Last year, he applied for permission to develop a property adjoining the restaurant, but the local council turned him down, he says, without giving him a good reason. For Clint Eastwood, it was the final straw, and among the factors which led him to run for mayor.
Yes, I had had the experience that a lot of people have had in the community of going before the city council, and so I had watched a very, very close-minded group of people who were not particularly friendly or even courteous. And I don't like it when over the past 4 years we've been reading how we are a Scrooge city, or how we hate ice cream, apple pie, and mom. I don't think that's fun.
His candidacy has ruffled more than a few feathers in the town, particularly Mayor Charlotte Townsend, who's been put in the position of defending herself to reporters from all over the world.
Because there never has been an ice cream cone ban in the city of Carmel by the Sea. Right after that media-provoked situation came out, while we had a great Carmel lickin' in our little park at the foot of Ocean Avenue. Where the
in fact, Charlotte Townsend is definitely irritated by the heavy media presence in Carmel. How do you feel your campaign is going so far?
Gosh, can't you ask something original? What am I supposed to say? Dreadfully? No, I think the whole thing has been given an absolutely abnormal tilt by the media presence. I mean, we're a very small, quiet little town, and this kind of attention is absolutely abnormal. And so we strive as much as we can to live our quiet, private, normal life.
But other candidates are enjoying the media spotlight. Paul Lau, the local businessman, is running on a platform of justice, compassion, and equity. At his shop, he is capitalizing on Eastwood's name by giving away a free Clint t-shirt to anyone buying one of his.
Because he's so famous, I've had to get my act together and be better than him, and frankly, I am. And that's the key point here is talent. The question is how important is talent in this beauty contest? See, if talent really counts, then there's no question I am the leading person.
If it is going to be a beauty contest, do you think you'll win?
Well, if it's strictly beauty, I mean, I think I'll win. But if it's name recognition, I think that he'll win.
Well,
Tracking him down while he's out campaigning is a bit of a cat and mouse game.
What will be the first thing you do if you do become mayor?
Try to solve our traffic and parking problems. Try to address our water problems and the potential drought-prone areas that we live in.
What do you think your chances of winning are?
I think they're okay. It's hard to tell.
How do you feel about all this press attention? Do you like it?
No, because I like it's more on a local level. I'd like to keep on a local level with it, but I guess it'll be there for at least the next week or so.
Well, look, good luck with your campaign.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Bye-bye.
Indeed, television crews have come to Carmel from all over the world to attempt to question Mr. Eastwood. This Japanese reporter, for instance, wants to know about Dirty Harry. And at a rare press conference, Mr. Eastwood does make it clear that if elected, he wouldn't be bringing the more violent aspects of his Dirty Harry character to the office of mayor.
I don't carry a gun. Those are strictly roles, and I think that most people that, will realize that I'm just playing a part. I've played a lot of parts where I don't carry guns, too.
If you are elected mayor, will you give up movie making completely? For that time?
No, I'm not going to completely retire, but I've definitely cut back with the workload. I've cut back over the last year, and I intend to make this my my top priority.
And now you want to answer Clint Eastwood. Janet speaking. Yes, we have.
To assist him in his campaign for mayor, Mr. Eastwood is being helped by a virtually all-female crew of devoted volunteers.
I noticed that all the people working for him, without any offence, are middle-aged women like yourself. Is he very...
That's what you've just done to me. No.
Is he attractive to people like you?
Of course he is, but I've known him as a friend with his own family. I would never think of him as a... Sure, we all think of him as a hero when we see him on the screen.
But is he going to walk around town saying things like, "Make my day"?
Never. He wouldn't be that... That's not his category of his life. That's not his way.
And his charisma and charm are apparently working, because most in the town appear to want Clint as mayor.
Do you like the fact that Clint Eastwood is running as mayor here?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Clint Eastwood?
Clint Eastwood, oh!
I think it's wonderful. Real excited about it. I know he'll be a good one. I'm voting for him.
He'll make a great mayor. He's a great political candidate. He's very nice, and he's a very sound person, and I like him better in person than in his movies.
You don't like his films?
Well, I don't know. I haven't seen them, but I don't think I would.
You don't really want him to be your mayor, then?
The American people are so foolish when it comes to movie stars, including our president.
I want to do a very, very good job as being Mayor of Carmel by the sea.
I can see the T-shirt now, saying Clint for president. Now when I want to see a movie, some action hard and fast, I just go down to Carmel and watch Clint kick some. Better stay out of his way. Just go ahead and make his day.
Our man trying to interview the back of Clint Eastwood's sports jacket was Tom Brooke. Apparently, Paul Laub, the T-shirt manufacturer, has decided that name recognition will outwin his talent and beauty, and he's dropped out of the running.